Who would come out on top in a fight between the infamous pit bulls and the lethal Rottweilers? In this video, we'll rank both these breeds on 5 factors: size, bite force, pain threshold, gameness, and strength. At the end, we'll announce a winner. Round number 1, size. One of the most striking differences between a pit bull and Rottweiler is the sheer contrast in size and build between the two breeds. The American Pitbull Terrier is quite similar to an MMA fighter. These lean and mean killers stand nearly 20 inches tall with an average weight of 50 pounds or 23 kilograms. Rottweilers, on the other hand, are more like bodybuilders on steroids. With a copious amount of muscle and brawn, a fully grown Rottie can outmatch any purebred pit bull in terms of size and weight. To put it into numbers, the average Rottweiler stands 26 inches tall and weighs nearly twice as much as the average pit at a whopping 110 pounds or 50 kilograms, making them the clear winner of this round. Round number 2, bite force. Both Rottweilers and pit bulls are famous for their razor-sharp fangs and powerful jaws that can rip through anything that comes in sight. However, we can only do a fair comparison between both dogs by looking at some numbers. The Rottweiler has an estimated bite force of nearly 328 psi, which is enough force to fatally harm or break the bones of another dog with just a single bite. Multiple eyewitnesses have reported seeing Rottweilers killing fully grown pit bulls with one sharp bite to the neck. Not that difficult to believe if you ask us. While the pit bull still has razor-sharp canines and a respectable bite force of 234 psi, it probably won't be enough to match the raw power of a Rottie, which is why the point for this round goes to the Rottweiler. Round number 3, pain threshold. While the Rottweiler has the upper hand in size and bite force, it's only fair to assume that both sides are bound to take some damage in a clash. And when it comes to sustaining damage, there's no breed quite like the Pitbull Terrier. These dogs have a deep-rooted history in fighting, so tolerating injuries is practically built into their DNA. Multiple fight videos have shown that pit bulls can keep going even with broken limbs and heavy bleeding. Now, let's talk about Rottweilers. While pit bulls have their fighting background, Rottweilers were originally bred for herding and pulling carts, but that doesn't mean you should underestimate them in any way. Back in their herding days, Rottweilers had to fight off dangers like coyotes and wolves on a daily basis. That's why it's only safe to assume they've got a pretty high pain threshold as well. If we had to rank both breeds, both pit bulls and Rottweilers are pretty much neck to neck. However, pit bulls still have an edge, which is why they win this round. Round number 4, gameness. This is the round where things start to get real interesting. For those of you who aren't familiar with gameness, let us break it down. Gameness is all about measuring a dog's heart and how determined they are to keep fighting even when they're hurt or tired. Now, dogs that are traditionally used for blood sports are called game pit bulls or game Rottweilers, and those are typically the best fighters with the highest amount of tolerance. The level of gameness in dogs is both inbred and taught over time. Pit bulls naturally have a high level of gameness since they've been bred for dogfighting since the 1800s, so it's technically a part of their DNA. That's why when you see dogfight footage, pit bulls are often the first aggressors, as they generally have a low temperament towards other dogs. And when it comes to a fight, you can bet a pit bull will stay locked in till their last breath. Rottweilers can also have plenty of gameness, but they're still not as ruthless as a pit bull. See, Rotties were traditionally used as guard dogs and are kept for that same purpose till this day. The only reason they'll charge at another dog is if they feel threatened or see their owner in danger. And even if it comes to a fight, the Rottweiler will try to neutralize danger as quickly and cleanly as possible rather than kill their opponent. For those reasons, the pit bull wins this round and gets a point for their high level of gameness. Round number 5, strength. You didn't think we'd leave out strength in a video about who'd win a fight between two dogs, right? Strength plays a bigger role in dogfights than you might think. While it's true that dogs can't throw jabs or calf kicks like us, their strength can help them take down an opponent and survive in a heated confrontation. Rottweilers, being the heavier breed, have more muscular strength than the Pitbull. Remember when we told you they were originally bred to pull carts? All of this raw power lets Rottweilers pull more than 1,000 pounds of weight on a daily basis. However, that's not even remotely close to their true capacity. In weight pulling competitions, the strongest Rottweilers have been seen pulling staggering amounts of weight exceeding 15,000 pounds. That's the equivalent of a school bus. If we talk about pit bulls, the average dog can pull around 700 to 1,000 pounds on the regular. Though it's worth mentioning that some XL bullies have been seen to tow up to 13,000 pounds of weight in competitions. What does that translate to in a dogfight? Well, the stronger opponent will always have the upper hand in both offense and defense. They'll find it easier to submit their opponents to the ground, get back up when pinned down, and do greater damage with their bites. And in all of those scenarios, the Rottweiler will always have a clear advantage. For those reasons, the Rottweiler wins this round. Alright, now that we've explored and ranked both the Pitbull and Rottweiler on different factors, let's tally up the score and declare a winner. The Pitbull takes the lead in rounds 3 and 4 for their impressive pain threshold and gameness, earning them a solid 2 points out of 5. Rottweilers took the win in round 1, 2, and 5. These dogs dominated when it came to size, bite force, and strength. And for that, they get a total of 3 points out of 5 for the winner of our head-to-head battle, the Rottweilers. Now, you might not agree to our decision, and that's totally fine. It's really difficult to give a definitive answer about which breed would come out on top in a street fight situation. Since there are so many factors at play, both the Rottweilers and Pitbulls have nearly equal chances of winning a fight, hence the neck-to-neck scorecard. But when it comes to a dogfight, the best outcome is, and always will be, one where neither canine gets harmed. Rottweilers and Pitbulls often get bad reps for being aggressive dogs. However, both of these breeds are extremely loyal and lovable companions when treated with love and respect. If you own a rescue dog that you know has a low temper, it's best to make them wear a muzzle to prevent any unnecessary fights. Never choose a Rottweiler or Pitbull for the sake of instigating other people or as a weapon. If you do want to keep them for self-defense, make sure they're trained by a professional and obey your commands at all times. Let us know your feedback on who would win in a fight between the Rottweiler and Pitbull. If you liked this video, make sure to let us know in the comments so we can make more such entertaining content. And as always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.